Hello, everyone. Melanie Nelson here. Very excited to come to you today about the holiday season. It's here. I always say it starts with Halloween because that's when all the candy comes into the house, right? And then we got Thanksgiving, and then we got Christmas, and then we got New Year's. And it just seems to be that we've got, I think, 6 days starting from Halloween all the way through the new year, where for years I would just throw in the towel and, all guardrails off and just indulge, right? And just say, I'll pick it up in the new year. And what I found is that year after year, I would end up feeling regretful of that. I'd feel shameful of that. I'd have like regret and heartache and self-loathing and frustration because now it's even harder to get back on track in January. You'd say the 1st, but then it ended up being the 7th, and then it ended up being the 14th. And I stopped doing that. I decided that insanity was repeating the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And so now I look at the holiday season very, very differently. Halloween is one night in October, not 2 weeks of binging on candy. Did I have some candy on Halloween? Absolutely, I did, but that was it. I had 2 little chocolate pieces and some, I don't even know what the candy was. What was it? I think it was gummies or something, but it doesn't matter. It was just, this was my little treat on Halloween, and it was guilt-free and I enjoyed it. And then Thanksgiving, I take that one day and I have the pie and I have the turkey dinner with the mashed potatoes and the gravy and all of the yumminess and the stuffing. And then I actually allow myself a day of leftovers, because there always is leftovers. And so I allow myself the next day to have that plate of yummy, amazing leftovers, because everything tastes better the next day, doesn't it? But then that's it. And the rest of the month, I am on track. Same with Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then a day following with leftovers, leaving the rest of the month TLS friendly and on track, doing the things that make me feel good, not only on the inside, but on the outside. And then, of course, New Year's Eve, do I indulge? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just like staying home. But nonetheless, you guys, out of the 96 days there are, 8 of them, I am allowing myself guilt-free indulgence. And the rest of the time I'm staying on track. And this has made the last 15 plus years so enjoyable. And that I just keep getting stronger and feeling better and better as the years go by. Now, I know that's not always easy. It's simple, right? But it's not always easy. And so one of the things that I think is absolutely imperative to my success here, and also, keeping things at bay when we do indulge, because I've found that indulging can be a very slippery slope. For me, I know this to be true. And so product support becomes incredibly important. And I call it the triple threat combination. And what I mean by that is there is 3 products that are absolutely a must during these 96 days, okay? And they are, as you guys know, our incredible TLS shakes. All right, these are full of 10 grams of fiber, 19 grams of protein, whether it's chocolate, vanilla, or cookies and cream. These are so delicious, and you can bake with them and you can make treats with them. And the reason that this is so important during the holiday seasons is because there's treats everywhere all the time in the 96 days, in between the 8 that, you definitely are going to have treats. There's treats everywhere. People are bringing baking to the office. They're doing all kinds of things. And here is what I do. I make treats. I make the best, chocolate chip cookies and chocolate muffins and carrot cake muffins and all of these amazing things with our shakes, so that I at least feel like I'm still partaking, but I've got the treat, but I don't got the cheat, right? That's why they're a must during the holiday season, because as long as you're just a teeny bit prepared, you can bring the healthy treat and enjoy and not look socially awkward by not partaking. And it's something you build up is the ability to not feel so socially awkward when you don't partake. But in the meantime, that's what the shakes are for, you guys. You've got the protein, you got the fiber, you got the nutrition, and you can make them into amazing, amazing treats. The other one is our core TLS core product. This is obviously a staple. It is the foundation of our TLS program. And the reason being is that it inhibits excess carbs that your body does not need. You do need carbs, your brain needs carbs, your muscles need carbs, you need carbs. But the ones maybe when you do indulge that are excess will be shuttled out of the body. How beautiful is that? And it helps increase leptin sensitivity, which is that hunger hormone or the full hormone, the hormone that says, I'm done eating, which when we indulge can kind of become a little bit hard to hear in our body. And that's where core is going to come in and make sure we stay leptin sensitive. And we're hearing that message in our body that I'm done, I'm full. But the unsung hero, you guys, the unsung hero of the triple threat holiday support combination is our TLS green coffee with Garcinia cambogia. We like to call it GCGC. All right, green coffee, Garcinia cambogia. And this is one of the most studied, in the ingredients in here are some of the most studied. This is a clinically tested green coffee extract. So it does what it actually says it's going to do. And it's got a really long, prolific list of benefits. It is decaffeinated, which is great because it's not a stimulant. But one of my favorite things that this product does is it helps facilitate the use of stored fat as a source of energy, accelerating that fat burning in the body when used as part of our TLS system. We love that benefit. Also helps maintain normal blood sugar levels and normal glucose absorption. This is really important when we're intaking and indulging. What I think that is, again, a really big part of the season for a lot of people are the sweets and the alcohol. And green coffee with Garcinia cambogia inhibits the conversion of sugar into fat. What? Okay, I'm not saying all of the sugar you intake is going to be inhibited, but I am saying it will help on those days that you indulge. Especially if you maybe fall off the wagon and you give yourself a few more days than the 8 days that I give myself. All right. So that's why holiday support is so, so important. So you're not in the new year, really battling some of those things that happen to us when we indulge too much for too long, which is, again, having difficulty getting rid of those treats and cheats in our diet because we feel attached to them both physically and emotionally, and they're very difficult to give up. And this is where, again, core green coffee with Garcinia cambogia, GCGC, that like we call it, and our shakes really, really come in handy. So definitely make sure that you get your triple threat combination. It's not a set package. You just have to add all 3 to the cart, okay? Because these are products that are always available throughout the year. They're products that I actually stay on. But for the holiday season, if you are not on all of these 3, I absolutely encourage you to give these a go and see if your holiday experience is a little different this year. So thanks for watching, you guys, and take care, make great choices. See you soon.